So Tim, recently in Oregon, there's been a few, I believe 3 different nullification bills introduced. Can you tell us a little bit about them and what the status is of those?
Okay, so in the last session, the 2011 session, we got three nullification bills introduced. There was the 10th Amendment resolution, which is a non-binding law, but it is essentially a cease and desist order to the federal government. It says, hey, we know that what you're doing is unconstitutional, and so do you. And you need to stop now because we're getting ready to start nullifying some federal actions. There's also the Firearms Freedom Act. This was requested by Oregon Firearm Federation, and it was introduced by Kim Thatcher. Representative Thatcher introduced it. It says essentially that firearms that are made within the state of Oregon, that never leave the state of Oregon, and that are purchased in the state of Oregon are not subject to federal legislation or taxation. It's kind of skirts the federal government's reading of the Commerce Clause by saying, hey, okay, so you said you can legislate anything under the Commerce Clause. This is specifically not interstate commerce, and we've made sure every part of the manufacture is not interstate. The other nullification effort has been on Obamacare. Senator Boquist introduced the Obamacare nullification, and there's 2 laws to Obamacare. Both laws are nullified under it, and it creates a $5,000 fine or 5 years in prison for any federal agent accused of violating it.
And so what's the status of these bills that were introduced?
The 10th Amendment resolution, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but that's Dennis Richardson that sponsored that. The 10th Amendment resolution got a hearing, and it was dropped after that. The Obamacare nullification and the Firearms Freedom Act, neither one of them got a hearing. And they're dead now because the session is closed. I'm going to try and get them introduced next session. I've been asking. So far, nobody has said that they would do it.
So we need to get everybody's support on this.
So yes, we absolutely need to get more people writing emails, more people calling, more people going to visit. I went down to visit a couple times. Make sure you make an appointment before you go down and visit, because nobody's going to let you talk to the senator if they're busy and there's no appointment. You need to do those things. You can also write snail mail letters. I think the representatives actually look at those a little bit more than they look at emails, because emails are quick and easy to send off.